Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing another video on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This is going to be a different video than normally. This is going to be a tutorial on how to do the Great Sky Island. So yeah, let's start. Okay, we're going to be thrown into the prologue. If you don't want to see the prologue and you want to experience it for yourself, there's going to be timestamps in the description. So yeah, skip to those timestamps. Especially if you're seeing this as a tutorial, like most people I think are gonna do, skip to the Great Sky Island. I really want you to see this part for yourself since it's way better. So yeah, we start the prologue. Gonna skip every cutscene I can. Here we are with Zelda. We're beneath Hyrule Castle. And yeah, we're gonna go through this really simple prologue section. Gonna keep on going. The Master Sword is gonna glow. So yeah, I'm gonna look back. So it's gonna say it has sent something, so there's surely something here. So we're gonna keep on going. Zelda's gonna see these architectures, which he says is from the Zonai. There's two he's gonna say from the Zonai. Gonna snap a photo. And he's gonna see this, and he's gonna say, "Wow, this looks like a what a Zonai looks like." Here there's gonna be some keys, really easy to deal with. We're gonna keep on going. Do not go through this entrance. We're gonna look for the entrance, which is glowing a reddish red. If you can't tell the difference, go where Zelda's walking to. So this entrance, there's gonna be a big set of stairs. We're gonna go down and not do that. Gonna keep on going to here. Zelda's gonna see this. You're gonna tell her okay. And this is an unskippable cutscene, which is super annoying. So yeah. There's a humanoid figure. I'm not gonna spoil it what it is. An arm that falls off and a stone goes off. He's gonna try touching it. She takes it. It's gonna like glow yellow. A heartbeat's gonna keep on. And the figure's gonna move. It's a really skeletal-ish figure. Gonna glow with eyes of, well, with some eyes. I'm not gonna tell you anything. Well, if you saw Breath of the Wild, you know what those eyes are. He's gonna lose all his heart, all his saves, basically all of his save data from Breath of the Wild. The Master Sword's gonna break, and Link's gonna have a real bad arm there. The humanoid figure is gonna start. Well, it's gonna start talking. Gonna start saying their names. Gonna say Raru. We don't know who Raru is. He's gonna try like saying stuff to Link. He's gonna send that all of his energy upwards. And here's Hyrule Castle, really destroyed from the calamity. And something's happening to it. It's looking like it's floating upwards. Floats upwards. Loads of rubble fall. And the floor is gonna go down, so Ganondorf, well, whoever that is. Yeah, he basically said it all already, but I told everyone that didn't complete the Great Sky Island to skip forward. So yeah, if you didn't skip forward, it's really not my fault. So Link is gonna get taken by a strange arm and taken up. And we're gonna see Hyrule Castle floating up, a load of rubble falling down. And yeah, we're gonna see Sheikah there, which I think that's All King there, or whoever that is, but one of the two that protected Impa. I don't know where that part is, but oh well. And now, after a long cutscene, you're gonna finally be able to take control of Link again. But yeah, you do not have anything. In this rooted place, do not go that way. Go the place here. You're gonna see some vines. You can't go through them, so you're gonna take this Master Sword, which is engraved in the roots. You're gonna see it's not the Master Sword, it's the decayed Master Sword. Does 1 damage, and surprised it doesn't have a lot of durability. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna swing our sword, like we did with the keys, and break those vines. Now here, there's this thing. Those are some cogs, don't go there yet, we'll have to go there later. We're gonna see this greenish thing, and we're gonna examine it with the A button. Link's gonna put his hand there. It's gonna go in, and the cogs are gonna start moving. Anytime now. Yep. The cogs start moving, and the door starts opening. We're gonna go here. We're gonna advance this way, go through this corridor, and jump from here. Jump into the water, which negates all fall damage. Here we're gonna climb. Just go to the wall and jump into the wall. So you're climbing. Here we're gonna do another jump. Here another jump, and here we're gonna see that the that the water doesn't like negate fall damage. Okay, now we're here. It's tempting to go outside, but first you're gonna have to see this chest. Not necessary, but it's way too recommendable. Like, you go this way, you have to see this chest right by the entrance. And you're gonna have some armor. And you're gonna open your inventory with plus and equip it. Now you have one defense. Not the best thing in the world, but something. And you remember the thing from Breath of the Wild? Well, where Link just stared at everything and the title got there and it was so cool. Well, this is Tears of the Kingdom's variant. It's also super cool. I'm gonna stay silent for this. This is so cool. Now the skydiving mechanics are gonna be introduced to us. You move like always, and to accelerate, you press R. Lily pads, you have to land in this pool, which you can't really move, so pretty easy. Lily pads, this, since you can't move this, it doesn't affect you, but for later, lily pads do break fall damage. Now I recommend you to get some resources here. Like here, there's a stick. Oh, it's a tree branch. Here, there's a sky shroom, which you can eat to restore health. Another tree branch, and a few more sky shrooms. And here you're gonna see an apple, well, actually 3 apples. And you're gonna see this thing. You're gonna wanna fight it. And now we're gonna equip your stick like this in the path menu. Gonna take his tree branch, and he's gonna give you us a load of things which are gonna be very useful later. We're gonna keep on this way, and here there's another tree branch. Some sky shrooms. I'm gonna eat one since I'm not low on health, but you know. Here, this thing is gonna say hi to us once he wants to do it. Don't know if it's tall or this link's really short. Yeah, I don't know. And he's gonna give us this thing, which is like the Sheikah slate from the other game. It's named the Pad. It looks oddly like a Nintendo Switch. Not saying anything. Link's gonna have it there. You're gonna say, where am I? He's gonna tell you we're in the Garden of Time. And we're gonna see another of those things. Gonna get the main quest, find Princess Zelda. We're gonna see another of these things. Just interact with it. And this bridge should just connect. I love how satisfying the bridges are in this game. It's just so satisfying how it fits in. So we're gonna keep on this way. And going here, and you're gonna see another of these things. Just jump off. And now you gotta land on the pool of water. And we're gonna keep on going this way. You see, you have to go through these paths. Like here, gotta go through these stone paths. And now there's gonna be more of these things. So yeah, fight them. You have better weapons than their current weapon. See here, we have a wooden stick, which is better than a tree branch. And here we have a long stick. And this guy's gonna give you useful stuff. Let's eat something. I'm gonna go through here and we're gonna take a stick. How much inventory space we have left? Oh. And we're gonna keep on going this way. You're gonna see this really big structure. That I just did is the scope. Here, there's gonna be a good food, which is toasty sky shrimp. Say thanks. Well, you can tell him how to cook and stuff. And we're gonna see this splendid structure. That, what I did, I told you before. Scope, you just hit R, so the camera button, and you just hit it. Now you keep on going, climbing like you did before. And here is gonna be a construct, yeah, which is gonna be harder to fight since it has a shield. See? And he's gonna have his pesky garden. If you hit this shield, that's a backflip. You just target him. And while you're going down, you just hit the jump button. Now you can hit him and take his weapons. They're pretty good in the early game. And now you have a shield. To block with the shield, you just hit 0. Now we're gonna go to this big structure. Go to the door. We're gonna see another of these hand things. Gonna interact with it. Gonna tell us nope. Add link, put the hand. Nope. And yeah, Ghost is gonna talk with us. Now the closed door. You get another main quest. A lot of people get stuck here. So you don't have to examine it again or stuff. No. We're gonna see these things. These things with a glowing sparkle on top. I'm gonna recommend you to pin them by while you're in the scope hitting the A button. There's one there, you can see another one there in the distance. And there's one more over there, but you can't really see it for now. So you're gonna be able to see it later once we get to that one. So we're gonna start traveling to that one. Gonna jump off here. Keep on going. Now the guy has a bow. I recommend you to get it. Gonna go back. Gonna see us. Just run for him not to hit you. And you're gonna take his bow. I don't know maybe he doesn't drop you arrows. It did drop arrows for me, so that's perfect. You're gonna use your bow by doing ZR, having ZR pushed down, and see, we can hit this guy. He dropped his weapon since I did a critical shot. You do a critical shot, hitting an enemy in his head on auto action. So yeah. Now here, we're gonna have to climb, take these materials, the food, just jump like I'm doing, and hit an X to control it down. Here we're gonna have to go later. Here there's more climbable surface. And here we're gonna see a shrine, like in Breath of the Wild. Gonna interact with it. And now we're gonna have to enter it. Gonna enter it. And now after this loading screen, we're gonna enter the shrine. Now here, the ghostly figure from before is gonna tell us to extend our hand. And we're gonna be getting our first ability, which is going to be Ultra Hand. You can take objects. It's more or less like magnesis, but better. Like magnesis, you could only have magnetic objects, but Ultra Hand, any object. Like this one, for example. You're gonna grab it. You can rotate it by holding down R and moving it. And a feature that the game barely tells you is you can hit ZL to reset. Well, it's to reset. Why does this work? Well, it's not working, but you can hit 0 to reset the position. We're gonna do this, like if it was a bridge. And now we're gonna see two. We're gonna take one of them. We're gonna do that with 0, and now we're gonna attach them. And we're gonna use it as a longer bridge. There is a chest. If you wanna get it, just take it, this thing. Like, you can do either like this, a bridge, or I think you can do it, or not. No, you cannot. Chest can also be grabbed with Ultra Hand. As you can see, we're gonna open it. Gonna give us Amber, which you're gonna see is different to Breath of the Wild. Keep going this way, and we're gonna see this giant gap. There we're gonna be able to see how it's done. So we're gonna take this. You can either take this one or this one. Both of them are fine. You take this one, you're gonna have to unstick it, which you have to shake the R button. Now we're gonna take this plank, and we're going to take this and move it like this and attach it to the middle of the plank. We're gonna grab it again, attach it here. Well, you don't have to attach it, and get onto it quickly. Now you're gonna see that it's going down until we get here. Go here, and here there's a shrine aura. You have to interact with this. And this is gonna open up. They're gonna tell you us that we have done well to reach this place. Now we can give you a light of blessing for getting here. You're gonna form a light of blessing. In this game, they're not. Well, I don't know what they're called in Breath of the Wild. I don't remember. Well, they're gonna give you that. And now they're gonna give. Well, now we have a light of blessing. And they're gonna tell us that the light of blessing, they hope us that it gives us the strength we need. And we're gonna leave the shrine. And now we're out. Rabu is gonna tell us the scope that we did before. It's gonna go away. And we're gonna keep on. Now we're gonna go down the way we came. Now we can jump. And we're gonna use our Ultra Hand ability like we did inside of the shrine. So we're gonna attach 2 planks and use them as a bridge. We're gonna go through and go down here. So then there's Raru. If you don't want to, you don't have to talk with him. There's a pretty good weapon, and there too, there's 2 pretty good weapons here. I'm gonna recommend you take them. Stone axes, which are really useful. There's 2 lumps of wood here, take them just in case. And here. Now here was, oh of course, you have to cut down a tree. Oh, a Korok found, that was lucky. And see all these plants, well we're gonna take 2. You can either cut down 1 or take 2 from here. And now we're gonna put them 2 ends as a bridge. Gonna keep on through here. Right here there's a small bridge. Here there's a bow with more arrows, which is perfect. That guy's gonna teach you how to hunt things, but we're not needing it right now. So we're gonna continue this way. If you can kill these things, it's not really necessary. We're gonna climb up this. We're gonna climb up this. And we're gonna keep on going. In there's a pot so you can cook stuff. But it's really not necessary right now. Now we're gonna be able to see the shrine. We're gonna hit this guy. Gonna keep on going. Here, you don't really have to fight these guys. You can jump down. Jump into the water. And not go to that side of the bridge, we're going to this side. There's a pretty good weapon here, which is these two stone two-handed axe thing, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna attach 2 planks here and cut down a third one. Take this plank. These are choo-choos, they're not really thread. Boom. I remember the first time I did this, I just started putting stone plank by stone. I mean wooden plank by wooden plank, and it was so annoying. So yeah, super annoying. But then I saw how you actually had to do it. Oh, these guys are so. Is choo-choo yelling. Now you take this. The sail, we're gonna attach it to one of these planks. Gonna take it, our whole contraption, and now we have a boat. Gonna get on the boat and sail across. Kayak fonts in this game are you can need them, but you have to use another ability to actually use them, which is going to be the ability we got here, this shrine. And we're going to keep going this way. We're going to go up this cliff into our next shrine. Gonna go inside the shrine, and we're gonna wait for the loading screen, of course. While we wait for the loading screen. And here we're gonna get our next ability. The next ability is gonna be a little ability called Fuse. So this is basically Ultra Hand for weapons. Now we're gonna take this weapon. It's telling me I can't have any more melee weapons. So I'm gonna drop one. Take the rusty claymore that's here, a pretty good weapon. We're gonna take it. We're gonna see these stones. So we're gonna use the fuse ability and hit Y to combine it with this. Now we have a boulder on a rusty weapon. We can destroy these things. There's the chest. Pretty easy. Just do that. It's gonna give us 5 arrows. And right here there's gonna be a door. We can't go through it since we need a key. So we're gonna go to this place. Here there's gonna be a load of stuff. So we're gonna take these, which are fire fruits. I'm gonna take all of these fire fruits. And take these arrows and this bow just in case. Here you have 2 options. Either one, have a bow and D-pad up and fuse these fire fruits. So we're gonna shoot an arrow and it's gonna do that. Or 2, just go here and put the tip of the arrow on fire. Whatever you choose. Here there's gonna be a chest. Gonna take And it's gonna have a small key. And we're gonna go this way. We're gonna use a key. Now the door is gonna be opening. Now this way we're gonna go through this ladder. And here we're gonna have a mini combat encounter with this robot, which is gonna fuse a stone. As you can see, constructs also confuse thrones. So we're gonna go up this ladder. There's a few weapons there, take them if you want. And we're gonna fuse something to one. Well, this is optional, but I really recommend doing it. Since these weapons are super good. I'm gonna fuse it to a wooden stick. And now we're gonna go here. This is also optional, but I recommend doing it. And we're gonna take this fire food. Now we're gonna jump off the cliff. Well, jump off the cliff and use our bow. This will enter us in bullet time, and not like in Breath of the Wild, we can stay in bullet time the time we want. Now we're gonna shoot it to the ground, and just shoot it to the robot if you want. He's gonna be on fire. We don't really have to kill the robot, but do it if you want. This is food also. You can hold down Y to do a spinning attack with two-handed weapons. Oh, darn it. And when you finish a spinning attack, you do that. We're gonna get a bow from that, and a rock hammer, which I can't take. And the Captain Construct Horn 1. I also recommend doing something here. I'm gonna destroy fuse material. Take this Captain 1 Construct Horn, throw it on the ground, and fuse it. Now we have a weapon that does 11 damage. Are you kidding? Wait, I can use a rock hammer. No, do not do, well, yeah, you can do it. And then take this rock hammer and destroy these rocks. Gonna go through these steps and interact with this, like we did in the other shrine. They're gonna give us a light of blessing. You may notice that all of your heights regen when you get to the final part of the shrine. Now this is by far the hardest part. This is way harder than everything else. Now this guy's gonna do some stuff. He's gonna give you this, which is gonna be our energy cell. An energy cell that we can use. Imagine we activate a fan. Well, with that fan, we can now use it since we have the energy cell. I'm gonna go through here. This way, these guys are gonna be distracted since some choo-choos are gonna jump to them, so you can just go past them. Here there's gonna be another type of mushroom, a tremella shroom. And we're gonna keep on going this way. They're gonna see you, but they can't go with you inside the cave. Here you go inside of the cave. The pond side cave. I'm gonna wanna go inside of here. And now we have the light boom seeds. The caves are pretty dark here, so you can throw one, do like you're throwing your weapon, then choose D-pad up, choose a light boom seed, and you can see now it's a little more lit up. These are bubble frogs. If you're planning on 100% completion, kill these ones. It's gonna give you a bubble gem, which is gonna be super useful for later. Well, but later after the Great Sky Island. So yeah. Here, go for this chest. It has a tunic. You're gonna put it on. Now you have 2 defense. Gonna go through here. Keys. And now we're gonna do a contraption with ULTRAHAND. Gonna take one log and attach it to this other log like this. Take the other log and attach it to this log. Not like that. Like this. And you're gonna make a contraption like this. Now take this fan. Gonna attach it to one of the back logs. Oops. And now we're gonna take another fan and we're gonna attach it to the other side. Now we're gonna go this way, put our contraption here, and we're gonna activate it. Hitting it. You just have to hit it and it's gonna save. This is like the other save we made, but faster basically. Mine worked really bad, but it's gonna just go like this. And now we're on the other side. Don't worry about your battery, it automatically refills, so yeah. And we're gonna keep on going this way. We're gonna keep on going through these steps. And go this way. And here we're gonna see another cave system. This is pretty fun. We just take one minecart. We're gonna put it in the rail. Take this fan. Attach it to the minecart. And hit the minecart. Hitting zonite devices doesn't take any durability of your weapon, so yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Now this cave is way darker than the other ones. Now we're gonna go this way. He's gonna tell us, please wait. And you can tell him, yes I do. This is where you have taken some blood boon seed. You can see it's super dark here, so we're gonna throw one. And we're gonna see an entrance here. And I keep on going. Throw another one. And now we're gonna see more cave. If you're struggling with weapons here, there's a load of weapons. A load of sticks. So yeah, we're gonna keep on going this way. Here we're gonna see some light. We're gonna throw this. And we're gonna talk to this guy. I think. And tell him zonite capsules. And he's gonna give you 3 fans. Now we're gonna take a minecart. And we're gonna go to our inventory and zonite devices, take out device. And now we have the fan. We're gonna attach it to the end of this minecart. This. Boom. And we're gonna start going upwards. Now when we get here, we're gonna take a left, and we're gonna see that huge thing. Don't go in there just yet. Go inside this cave you see right here. And now we're gonna learn how to cook. So now we're in here of this cave. And we're gonna take this, which are spicy peppers. We're gonna take 3 of them. And we're gonna hold them. Now we're gonna cook them. This is gonna give us 7 minutes of cold resistance, which we're gonna need right now. Now we go up here, this cave, climb a little, get up here, go this way, keep on here. We're gonna take these spicy peppers. Oh, now I'm gonna eat something. Now this way, and we're outside here. Now we're gonna see that we're really cold, so we're gonna go to our meals and eat these. Now we have level 1 cold resistance. It's for 7 minutes, so we have to go fast here. Well, it's not extremely fast, but some level of fast. You can see that up there is the shrine. Now I'm gonna this. Do not try climbing ice, since ice is slippery, so you won't be able to climb it. Now, where are we going? Oh, here. This cave right here. The bottomless cave. Look down. Yeah, no bottom. Now we're gonna keep on going up. This is really straightforward. Just go upwards. See this guy, just ignore him. You're gonna have to run past him since he's gonna try eating you. But you could. It's pretty easy. So just skip him. So now here, there's gonna be another of these guys. Now here there's this thing. A flame emitter shield. This shield, we're gonna see this guy. If you want, you can try it on this dude. And we're gonna do this. And now we can start hitting him. Now we can hit him again with this fire. Oh, we didn't kill him. Now we're gonna hit him a little more fire now. Okay, we killed him. This guy's gonna have like stones and stuff, which I still to this day do not know what like stones are for, but we're gonna give us an opal, which is in ore, I think. And here we're gonna get a flame emitter capsule. And we're gonna go outside again. If you did it like me, you have 5 minutes left of cold resistance, so we're gonna go up this structure. I struggled a lot here, so yeah. Here, there's going to be 1 log that's cut down, so you're gonna cut 2 more. Gonna do this. Attach them, and we need 1 more. If you don't have any weapons to cut these, just use any weapon you have, except for spears, and fuse it with one of these things in the ground. Now, and you'll have an axe. I'm gonna take this thing we did, gonna put it vertically and right here in this little place. Ooh, we gotta make sure it doesn't fall off, like this. And now we're gonna climb it, making sure we do not climb in the ice. And now we're here in the shrine. Yeah, it was a bit hard, but yeah, that's what we have to do to get to the ULTRAHAND shrine or whatever it's called. Now we're gonna go inside of the shrine. Now we're gonna be getting the next ability on our list, which is pretty useful for getting out of caves. It is gonna be the ability of Ascend. This is a pretty useful ability. So we're gonna go this way, and we're gonna use our Ascend ability, go down in this structure, and hit Ascend. Since this is a way to ascend through solid objects, we're gonna go through this one if you want the chest. Gonna get a stone axe, which I can't get. And we're gonna ascend through the big one after. Now we're gonna see a construct. Gonna deal with him with the thing I got before. And here we're gonna cut these ropes. This thing's gonna fall, and we're gonna use a sand through it. Now we're gonna see this moving platform. We're gonna ascend through it, and we're gonna have ascend ready for when it starts moving again. And in this platform, we're gonna ascend again. And here we are. A pretty easy shrine inside, but outside to get it, not really. And we're gonna get our third light of blessing. Those were the 3 shrines. Now we're gonna go back to the Temple of Time. And you may think it's gonna be a really long walk, but we're gonna have some stuff which is gonna make this walk way easier. Now here's Rabu, which is gonna tell us go to the Temple of Time. Now we're gonna go this way and see this, and we're gonna ascend through it like we did before. Gonna go this way, and we're gonna get this. The archaic warm greaves, which is gonna make us have cold resistance without having to cook any meals. So we're gonna go this way, and we're gonna see this thing. We're gonna ride on top of it to destroy this icicle and try to put yourself in the middle of it. This is easier when you're shielding. Now we're gonna start going to the Temple of Time. This way. A little more this way. Now we're gonna go down. And we're gonna do this. And now you're gonna wanna go in the water. And yeah, here we are. And we're gonna go back to through the Temple of Time. like we did before. Now there's no construct or anything. So we can go to the Temple of Time. We're gonna see this log, which we couldn't pass through before. And now it's gonna let us pass. Now we're gonna go here. You're gonna see this thing. Gonna go through it. You're gonna wanna see this cutscene for yourself. It is really cool. We're gonna touch it and the cutscene will start. I'm gonna skip it. But basically, we are going to get the recall ability, which is really useful as well. Now we're gonna go this way and we're gonna see these cogs. We're gonna use the recall ability. We're gonna rewind these and now they're gonna go back in time. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna stop it. We're gonna use recall again on this one. We're gonna see this goddess statue, go around it, and we're gonna try opening this door. Gonna hold A. Gonna see we're doing it, but we can't. Rose gonna explain us that we don't have enough hearts. And there is another. There's another shrine. And that now we are going to go to here and we're gonna teleport here. This is a teleporting animation. We're gonna go there. And here's where we started. So now you're gonna want to use ascend right here. And we're gonna use recall here. And now we're gonna use, oh, I did it wrong. Okay, so just use recall on one since they are connected. So you just have to use recall on one of them and jump to the other one. So I'm gonna use recall on this one. This, wait a little, jump to the other one. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this part. Let's just ascend. And wait a little. Do recall on this cog. Now I'm gonna do it right. Yes, now we're gonna go this way and jump into this cave. And this way. Here, we're gonna see the recall shrine. We go inside. Loading screen loads. And here we are, the ability to rewind. Now we're gonna see this raft. Jump onto it and rewind it. Pretty easy. Stop the rewind. We're gonna go here, we're gonna wait a little bit and we're gonna see a raft. We're gonna put on top of it and rewind it like before. Stop it. Here there's a chest. Can you grab this with Ultra Hand? No. Oh. We're gonna wait a little. Rewind it, get on. Ten arrows. Okay, now we're gonna see two cogs. You're gonna rewind them when they're together. And pass through the door. And here we are. We completed this shrine. Now we have the fourth light of blessing. Now you may think again, this is going to be a long walk. Nope, we're going to do the exact same thing as before. We're going to go this way, and their wings. We're going to take one with Ultra Hand. We're going to place it on the rail and get onto it. Now we're going to put on the middle. And we're going to try plummeting down. There's a Temple of Time, but you're going to see we're really high up. And when we're about on top of it, you can now write a mini-map when you're on top of water. Wait for it. Okay, now I'm on top of water. I'm gonna run off. Dive. You don't have the paraglider Breath of the Wild fans. You know me, okay? Gonna do that. And now we're gonna go up. We're gonna climb this yet again. And now we're in the Temple of Time. And now here we are. We're gonna do the cock thing again. Gonna wait a little bit. Gonna hop on. And now we're gonna go to this goddess statue. We interact with it. And we're gonna choose a heart container. Well, it's the only option. Later we'll be able to use stamina pistols as well. So yeah. Now instead of 3 we have 4 hearts. We're gonna go to the door again. Gonna push it. And now we can open it. And now we're going this way. Or heart regen, so yeah, no worries about that. Gonna go down. Gonna go down again. Send through it. Now I'm not gonna spoil what happens here. You're just gonna interact with it. And now we're here. And we're gonna jump down. You didn't notice you can use this scope while midair, not like in Breath of the Wild. We're gonna go to any of these two pools. I'm going to this one. We're gonna go down. Whoa. Now we're gonna get out of this lake. Now we're gonna step foot in Hyrule Kingdom. So yeah, now we're here in the Kingdom of Hyrule. So that's how you beat the Great Sky Island. You can kind of see it from here. That's how you beat the Great Sky Island and get to the Kingdom of Hyrule in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and bye!